Linda, you were born the year of the fire horse. Is that so amazing? Like you're like this passionate, straight like person.
Yeah, I mean, this absolutely makes sense to me. This is why I have such an amazing life.
It totally hit me yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, my sister
I'm a
is the fire horse.
Yes, it's my year.
So does that mean this year in particular, like things are going to just burn out of control for you in a good way?
I hope so.
Well,
I
think
that.
You have to use caution because
try not to burn out, Lynn. I hear you.
You don't want to cause a fire.
Don't want to cause a fire. I hear you.
Welcome to Three Little Fishes. We're three sisters who grew up in the Midwest together, but have since spread across the country. I live in Los Angeles.
I'm in Nashville.
And I live in Philadelphia. We are all married with children, have all had careers, but now we stay at home with our families.
Join us as we share secrets and stories about being women, wives, and mothers.
We welcome you to laugh along, learn something new, reach out, and join our conversation.
So let's jump in.
What's up, fishes? Welcome back. It's 2026.
Fishes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy to see you girls.
Been on a little bit of a break.
Mm-hmm.
What's been going on, ladies?
I was in Philadelphia for Christmas. Then I came home.
Yes, you were.
And that was so fun. Kathy and Peter are like the perfect hosts. They just know how to make everybody feel so comfortable and welcome. And it was amazing.
Oh, you're being too kind.
No, it was fun. We had a lot of fun. We played a lot of games. In fact, the girls and I were talking about Wii sports, and then we were talking about...
The Wii sports were awesome, by the way. If nobody has that, it's so fun.
Yes, it's so fun. Yeah. We forgot
like
about it. It's like...
Well, I used to have an old Wii. And then I actually was upset when the kids... I actually think my kids like turned it into GameStop. You know, when they had like the GameStop...
Yeah.
You could turn stuff in for money. I think they just did it behind my back. And then I was like, I loved Wii Golf. Like, what happened to our Wii? And then I didn't realize that our like Nintendo Switch now was the new Wii. So I actually learned something this break.
Yeah, it's so fun. It was so fun.
So your Nintendo Switch is Wii. So you didn't get a new Wii. You already had it and you didn't know it.
Yeah, you could
it's
sign
like
up.
Part of that. Yeah.
Like
it's all online now. No, there's no. Remember, we used to have those little cartridges.
Yeah, it's all online. So you can
now it's all electronic.
Mario Kart. You have Wii Tennis, Wii Golf, Wii Bold.
Yeah.
What else do we do? Is there archery? I don't know, but there's lots of different games that you can play.
Fun.
Linda and I played tennis together and golf.
We did.
That was fun.
So also, Kathy, our Christmas meal was not only fun, but it was amazing. The turkey was delicious. How'd you do that? You did something new this year.
Did you take out the giblets? You didn't cook the giblets with it this time?
I did take them out.
No plastic.
I learned my lesson before. No, I got a tip from a friend at school, Corey, shout out. He is one of the chefs there, and he told me I should use a cheesecloth on my turkey. And I was like, cheesecloth? What the heck? I've never heard of it, but you can get it on Amazon, so I'll post it in the show notes. But
wait, Kathy, you've never heard of a cheesecloth in general or a cheesecloth in turkey?
No, I just didn't realize you put it on the turkey. So,
you just soaked it in butter, right?
I soaked it in butter. I also, soaked it in, like made it moist also with the chicken stock. But I kept that bird moist the whole time.
It did. It was really good.
And I kept buttering it and we put champagne on it. And then one of the secrets though with that cheesecloth is at the end, when you're done, before you pull it off, you need to make sure you soak it again so it doesn't pull the skin.
Yeah.
But that
soak
cheesecloth,
it with butter?
honestly, I thought it looked kind of gross
Doesn't matter.
at first, to be honest, because mine was in a roaster and I was like, oh, it's getting brown. I'm like, did I burn this bird? It worked
great.
like a charm.
It did. It worked great.
I mean,
it was really good.
That was the bomb. if you have never used a cheesecloth, that it really worked.
So I wonder if that would work with chicken too. I make a pretty good chicken, but I'm kind of curious.
I
about
think
this
it would.
cheesecloth
I mean, I don't see why any bird couldn't be covered in butter soaked
Let's
cheesecloth.
try
and
it, Nancy.
bake it.
Let's try it.
All right, I'm
It was
for
really
I'll do
good.
it.
She did a great
do
job. It was amazing.
Yeah, I can tell how excited you are. Like you're like it turned out. I mean,
I was like, happy I didn't burn it. Hey, it's a
It was
win.
delish.
look, it's not frozen. It's cooked.
It's a job well done.
We could not make the trip because Riley had a soccer tournament the day after Christmas. So we were home, which was nice. But I tell you what we got to do. We got to go to the Rose Bowl. We took our kids to see the Rose Bowl, and IU played against Alabama.
Yeah.
And we're IU alums.
Yep.
And
You both
IU
are.
rolled. Yeah, we rolled over Alabama. It was so fun, you guys. My kids had the best time. We saw, friends that we hadn't seen forever, people coming into town. So it was a lot of fun.
I love that for IU. It's great.
And
They're
IU's
looking
playing
great.
they're playing in the national championship against Miami. So that's the
in
first time
Miami, which is going to be hard, but it's going to be a great game, and I'm looking.
I actually
forward
think
to
they're
it.
going to win. I think they're
I
going
think
to
so
win.
too. I mean, if they keep playing the way they're playing, it's going to be a lot of fun to watch. So go IU. That's
it's a
awesome.
good Cinderella story for sure.
It's amazing.
And then speaking of football, how about the Bears? Like we are lifelong Bears fans, and they are having a year, and they have made it.
The Bears.
They have made it to the divisional playoffs, and they're playing the Rams in Chicago on Sunday.
Yes.
So we're super excited about that. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Right? How's it go? No. Good, better, best. Till their good gets better and your better gets best.
Yeah, that's a cool saying.
That's right.
So
it's
fun.
very cool. And it's working for them. So it's great. It's been a lot of fun. I mean, it's nail biter time. Like every game, it seems like a nail biter. And that is very stressful in my house. We got a lot of pacing going on, a lot of yelling, a lot of anxiety. But the Green Bay game was great. And it was great they came out on top at the end. So I was happy about that.
I was hoping
unfortunately, the Eagles are out.
I know. I was hoping the Eagles were going to play the Bears.
That was a tight game, too. We watched that.
It was a nightmare. They were a nightmare. And what was up with the coach getting in an argument with one of the players? I mean,
I know.
That was so ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So anyway, football has been really fun to watch. Let's keep it up. Hopefully everybody
it has been fun.
That we love ends up on top.
I know it's a lot. If you're like an IU and you're a Bears fan, I mean, my heart may not be able to handle it.
Life doesn't get any better, right?
I mean, particularly Tim. I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't have a heart attack.
I know. Yes.
I also have other news that we officially have a new driver.
Woo-hoo.
And
very good.
I tell you what, it's exciting, but taking those keys and leaving this house makes my heart ache a little bit, but
it's always going to make you ache a little.
Congrats to Riley.
That's awesome.
All right, you guys. Today on the show, we have What's the Buzz, New Year, Reset, and What's for Dinner. But before we jump in, I just remind everybody to please rate, review, write comments. We love to hear from you guys and invite your favorite fishes to jump in and join the conversation. What's the buzz?
Okay, well, the first thing that really shocked me was Timothy Busfield, who is married to Melissa Gilbert, who was Laura in Little House on the Prairie.
I know.
Is under house arrest because on 2 charges, I think, of child sexual misconduct and one, I can't remember what the other charge is. But anyway, at first I thought...
I think it's child abuse.
Shocking.
Child abuse, yes. For work that he did on The Cleaning Lady, he was like a director, actor in that show. And at first I thought, I read something where he was like, they're misinterpreting, they're upset because the twins got replaced by other actors. But then I read, this is the second time this has happened. He also there weren't formal charges, but in 1996 he had to pay like $150,000 sum to a law firm that
Oh, geez.
helped him make an accusation go away with a disclosed amount with a 17-year-old actor that he worked with. So now I kind of feel
That's
like,
so
is there a
gross.
pattern here? I don't know. Anyway, hopefully they get to the bottom of it and everybody is okay.
I mean, these boys are pretty young who are making accusations, and it sounds
they're
like
11
that,
now, and they said it started at age 7.
Oh my gosh!
Sounds like pediatrician is involved, a therapist is involved. So, I mean, I feel like there might be some merit to this. We'll have to just wait and see how it unfolds. But,
yeah, not good.
All right,
not good, Timothy.
All right, you guys. On to something lighter and more fun. The Golden Globes just aired. Nikki Glaser hosted for the second year in a row. She's a comic, and I thought she did such a good job. I think she's funny, and she kind of treats it like a roast in the beginning. And she got me laughing right off the start when she kind of started roasting Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
and she was just like, "Did you guys see that?"
I did see it. Yeah,
yeah,
and
because he always dates all these young girls.
Yeah, and then she tried to do it. She tried to do another like riff. But she was like, I've been looking and looking and looking. Nobody knows anything about you. So I had to go back to 1992 where there was like a star interview and they said, your favorite food was pasta, pasta, pasta. Is your favorite food still pasta, pasta, pasta? And he like kind of smiled and nodded. She was like, that's it. Look it up. There's nothing out there.
And she was like, come on, dude, open up. I mean, it was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was funny. She also did, I thought at the end of the show, she did a very sweet nod to Rob Reiner that she came out. She had her ball gown on and she had on a black hat that said Spinal Tap on it. And I thought that was really classy and just a sweet little nod for him.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I unintentionally watched this show. I don't really love award shows. I think I talked about this before, but I don't love them. I find them kind of annoying and a little narcissistic. But I watched it because my daughter really wanted to watch it because she has been watching some of the shows like Hacks and Adolescents, and
they won big.
They did. What was the other one that was so good? Anyway, so I watched it with her and I was like, okay, but I did get into it because it wasn't like I think what annoys me is the speeches, the acceptance speeches turn into these like soliloquies on their political like foundation and giving everybody sort of like tips about how to do a better job in their lives. So I kind of stopped watching it, but I thought this one was pretty good. You know, it wasn't too egregious.
I heard people talking about The Pit this morning. They were like saying how good it is, but it's intense.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched it. I actually have not watched a bunch of these shows. So I definitely am going to there are going to be new things I can watch because I'm always looking for things to watch because
The Pit won too. So Noah Wyle won Best Actor and it won Best Drama. Tim loves that show. He says it's really good.
Just pause a second. Noah Wyle, I'm sorry. Do you get awards for playing the part that you've been playing your entire career? Yes. The answer is yes. Like he was on ER forever.
Yeah, I was going to say, is this like a new ER show?
I don't think so. Like, I think it's different. I think it's different. I think it's a different premise and he plays a different character. So I think it is a medical drama, but I do not think it's ER. I think it's different.
I heard that it's more realistic. Like they don't come up with these fake scenarios like that would never happen in real life. It's like they consult authentic physicians. I haven't watched it. So they're real drama like stories. That's
I do feel like we should check it out because I haven't watched it yet either, but everybody I talked to, including Tim, says it's a great show and they say it's not ER. So,
okay.
I wanted to point out that for the first time, the Golden Globes awarded a Golden Globe for podcasters.
Mm-hmm.
And Amy Poehler won with
Mm-hmm.
Good Hang with Amy Poehler.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, I don't know if I'm going to get some nasty comments about this, but I was not happy that she won. I like Amy Poehler. I think that she's a fun comedian, but she hasn't been doing podcasting very long, and she's in everything. And I'm just like, why does she need this Golden Globe? I felt like if anybody should have gotten it, I would have rather seen Armchair Expert get it, who actually kind of started this big craze with podcasts.
Zach Shepard, right?
Yeah, Dax Shepard. Anybody else? I don't know what it is, but I just feel like Amy Poehler, I'm ready for you to kind of not be in this lane. And I feel like it's somebody else's turn. And I actually saw a quote on Threads. Amy Poehler winning the first Golden Globe for podcasting is so on brand for an industry that looked at the most democratized medium in history and said, but what if we still give awards to famous people?
I mean, there
I mean,
are
what
a
do you
lot
guys
of
think about that?
podcasts.
I haven't seen her podcast, so I can't.
So I've watched a couple of hers just because I do really like her. She's super clever. I loved
Yeah.
her in Parks and Rec. I thought she was amazing. She
Oh,
is
yeah.
a really great writer. But
Yeah.
I agree. I feel like this is sort of one of the things we have talked about over and over again is we love the platform, obviously, but to have a celebrity who has had so much success decade after decade invite all of her celebrity friends on to chat just seems nose blind. And the industry itself, there are so many good podcasts out there. Why couldn't you pick somebody out of thin air that you've never heard of and celebrate them?
Right.
Yeah.
Agreed. And it kind of is why we wanted to do this podcast too,
It's
right?
silly.
Like, why
Yeah.
not
Because
us?
we're not a celebrity.
We're not the cool kids, I guess.
They need to
I
come
don't
on
know.
our show. They need to come on our show.
Amy, come on our show and defend yourself.
But right, it's kind of like it's important to have a community where you feel like you have a center, a touchstone of somebody that feels kind of like you. And that's kind of what I have a problem with. It would be nice to celebrate, not a megastar who,
Yeah.
it
Right.
seems like they're climbing the ladder and then they're knocking it down for the rest of us. It's at least, is that true? Is that fair? I don't know.
I don't know if it is or not, but it does feel that way. I did think the show in general was pretty good. I loved everybody's dresses. I thought everyone looked really incredible. I thought the room was crazy. I mean, Adam Sandler, known as like the sweetest guy in the world, and again, he exhibited it. He stood up probably 10 times, moving his chair and escorting people past his table because his table was kind of in the front and nobody could get through. So like people who weren't like necessarily, K-pop Demon Hunter won for like best score and then something else. And they were way in the back. And they couldn't get through. And I was like, oh my gosh.
You don't even want to talk about Timothy Chalamet, Linda?
Timothy won, and he was adorable. And Kylie looked gorgeous. I want to see that.
It looks cute. Like, I think it looks like a good
weird.
movie.
It looks like such a weird movie.
So I didn't go.
I was happy he won.
Tim got to go. Tim got to go to the Guild and watch this one, and he actually took Riley. So Riley got to go this one with them, and they both really liked it. Again, Nikki Glaser made a joke about Timothy. She's like, he's the only person that probably had to put on muscle to play ping pong. Like it was like hilarious. But I really liked it. I really liked his acceptance speech. Like he talked about how his dad instilled gratitude in him that's carried him through his life. And he's just like, which makes this moment so much sweeter because it was, I've lost a bunch and now I've won. And so he just had this really nice speech about his dad and gratitude, which I thought was really great.
Yeah, that's sweet.
And then who else I really liked was, my mind just went blank. I'm trying to find her name. Yes.
Rose
yes.
Byrne. She's adorable.
Yes. She was amazing, and she's looked amazing in this.
I want to see that too.
Dress. And she did not expect to win. She won for the small film. She said it was like 20-day shoot or something. Her husband didn't even come to the awards because I'm sure that she was like, I don't think I'm going to win. I'm going to go do my work thing. Don't worry about it. And he went to go buy
Bearded Dragon.
a bearded dragon from a reptile show, which I just.
I'm like, don't do it. Do not do it.
But I just like love them so much. Like how great, like, you know, it was just kind of sweet. So I thought there were lots of fun things to see. And I also thought Kate Hudson looked really great. She had on this like halter dress that was fitted in silver with some fringe. I mean, I thought she looked like
amazing.
I thought she looked like fire.
You know, shout out to Owen Cooper, the youngest actor to win a Golden Globe at age 16. I think he started filming Adolescence at like 12 or something. So that's a name to keep an eye on.
So speaking of Adolescence, so the actress who played the therapist in that, Erin Doherty, she won a Golden Globe, and she beat out Parker Posey. And I know I kind of felt a little bit bad for Parker Posey because I also thought she was really deserving. I thought the categories were really tough.
They were really tough.
Yeah.
Parker Posey was so funny in White Lotus. I mean, for months we were like, Piper, no. It's a tsunami. So anyway, it's hilarious. It was funny. I was sad that she didn't win, but she was a good sport. And of course she had her like, you know, eccentric sort of costume on with the big glasses and like the big bow and just like typical Parker. So it was great.
Yeah, it was awesome. A lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, you all. Let's move on. Let's jump in. Reset. What does this mean for you heading into the new year to reset?
I feel like I should talk about this a little bit because I was talking to my sister-in-law, so I'm going to give a shout out to Sarah because she, you know, just checked in with me, you know, at the beginning of the year and was like, how's it? How you doing? How was your holidays? And she reminded me that this year they've had some struggles over the past year. I didn't think last year was a very good year for our family either. And she's like, Kathy, this year is going to be so much better. And I said, why? She said, because it's the year of the fire horse. And I was like, what? So it like intrigued me because I was like,
what's a fire horse?
The Chinese zodiac. They have animals. They also have elements, okay? The animals, they repeat each other every 12 years. And the elements repeat each other every 60 years. So it depends on the combination of the year you were born, okay? And this year, the combination is the year of the fire horse, which has not been around for 60 years.
Oh.
So it's huge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good things ahead. I feel like
it's like the horse represents, like they say, boldness, chart your own path, greater opportunities, passion, strength. They say it has so much energy that people need to be careful because you don't want to be too fast. Like you could burn out. So you just have to ease into it. But there's lots of opportunity, good fortune. Like I think it's supposed to be a fantastic year for everyone, which I hope is true.
Okay.
And
I'm all about it.
And then I kind of dove into it a little deeper, and I read this article, and it's about this woman back in 1666 in Japan. Okay. She was born the year of the fire horse. Okay. And she got a bad rap to the fire horse because they're very passionate. They can be a little ill-tempered. And
that explains my problem. No.
It was this young girl's name. Her name was Yaya Oshi. And there was a fire in Edan, which is now Tokyo, and her family had to seek refuge in the temple, and she ended up falling in love with this young priest. And then a year later, she was like, I want to see him, So she started a fire again. So she thought she'd be able to like seek refuge again in the temple, like to be able to like interact with the priest.
Yeah.
But that unfortunately didn't happen, and she got caught. And so she was like an attempted arsonist, and she got charged. And so it's kind of a sad story, but she actually was killed. She was like burned at the stake. And she was only like very young, like 16 years old. But from like a Japanese perspective, this story has like taken on its own like breath, you know, and it's become theatrical and things. And to this day, there's like, I think it's
like
still
an opera about it, probably.
Yeah. But she was the year of the fire horse. Okay. So people in Japan were like, it was kind of like not a good thing because she was very headstrong, and they thought because something happened, she was like not a good wife or something. So there's like lower birth rates the year of the fire horses because of this, which is so silly.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I like the other version where like anything's possible, just like
I know, like
take it easy.
So I like it too. But this is what I find is the most interesting that hit me yesterday. And you're going to like totally laugh. But so I'm a rooster. That's what my sign is. And I'm supposed to be like observant, hardworking, courageous, whatever. My colors are terrible.
so
Yellow, which I love, but then brown, which I hate. So I don't know if that is like me. Nancy is her year. She's a tiger. So she is supposed to be like quick-witted, reasonable, friendly, which you are. And lilies are your flower.
Oh.
This is the most interesting fact. Linda, you were born the year of the fire horse. Is that so amazing? Like you're like this passionate, straight, like person.
Yeah. I mean, this absolutely makes sense to me. This is why I have such an amazing life.
It totally hit me yesterday. I was like, oh my gosh, my sister
I'm a fire
is a
horse.
fire horse.
Yes. It's my year.
So does that mean this year in particular, like things are going to just burn out of control for you in a good way?
I hope so.
Well,
I love
think
that.
you have to use caution because
Try not to burn out, Lynn. I hear you.
You don't want to cause a fire.
Don't want to cause
No
a fire.
fires.
I hear you.
But your passion is strong.
Oh.
And they say your finances are, well, like you're good at finance and like stuff like that. So you just have to watch your energy. I think
Watch
it's
my energy, but it's going to be a good year.
there was one more thing I did learn. So I was like, oh my gosh, my sister is this. They say like feng shui, like the year, if it's too wild with the fire, you can use water features in your home to like cool it.
Should we get you a waterfall?
I actually have one on my screened-in porch. I need to fill it up.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They say like navy and gold help control the intensity too. So I don't know if you want to embrace this entire astrology thing, you know, there may be something to it.
So Kathy, what I find super fascinating about you is that you are a scientist and you have such a scientific mind about stuff, but you also really love astrology and the spiritual side. It's
do.
so fascinating. And to hear you get excited to like piece all this together is wild.
Well, I knew Linda was a horse, but then I was like, oh my gosh, she's the fire horse.
I knew you
all makes sense. It all makes sense. I love it.
She hates riding horses, but she is a horse.
You go tell your husband you're the fire horse.
I'm the fire horse. Look out.
Tell him this is your year and that you are very passionate. So like watch himself.
Yes.
Watch himself.
Yeah, you
Don't
better
say
watch
no.
it.
It's the year of yes.
It's the year of
Oh,
yes.
I love
like
that.
it.
That would be
I
great.
love it. So Kathy, as we move into like reset, so it's the year of the fire horse. Is anything specific on your mind that you have at the top of your brain for you to reset as you head into this new year with the fire horse by your side?
Well, I actually think I'm going to take some of that passion and really try and use it. I'm going to,
For
I
what?
think
What are you going to do?
they also say like decluttering is a good thing in your
Mhm.
home to just get rid of every, thing and make it
Mhm.
new and fresh. I'm going to
You're not
do
a
that.
clutterer, though. You're not a clutterer. Like you are the opposite of
Well,
a clutterer.
but I have a clutter husband. So I have
Well,
to I have
that
to
too.
fight this.
Yeah, it's a battle.
It's
well,
awful.
I didn't say how you were what you were gonna do to Peter. I was talking about yourself individually. How are you going to reset something for yourself?
I'm going to try and make this year a good year for me. Like, stop making excuses. I'm going to just really try and go out and be my best self. I'm not going to
Okay.
put like restrictions on me, like you have to do this and this, but I feel like I was thinking about it. Like every day, I just want to make every day a good day, right? And not
All right.
have regrets.
I actually kind of feel that. I was thinking about that for me too, is, I sometimes get in these like ruts where I kind of do either the same thing every day, or I think, oh, I'm going to do this, and then I don't. And so I just think I'm going to be a little more persistent about making my days the best they can be, and
Yeah.
with no pressure.
Linda,
I
you're the
agree.
fire horse this year. Take the reins.
Take the reins. Every
I
day's
guess
a new day.
I guess we're kind of all on the same page a little bit. I think for me, what I really want to do is make sure that I am taking time for myself. Like, I feel like I'm a caretaker. I feel like you guys are too, but I'm just going to talk about myself for a minute. That I feel like I give all my energy to other people, which I love to do and I'm happy to do, but I don't do a good job making sure that I fill up my cup and make sure that I'm not running on fumes or making sure I ask for help and get what I need. And I think that's something I have to really be honest with myself about, of kind of managing that better. And I'm going to just share a little story for something for you guys to think about. And maybe you do this too, and maybe other listeners do this too. But over break, I was, recovering from having pneumonia. I let myself get run down. I got pneumonia. I thought I was getting better. And then I wasn't. I wasn't getting better. And I had new symptoms happening and I could not function. So I ended up at the doctor, and the doctor's like, because I had something going on with my tummy, and from my like belly button to the right side of my stomach. And they're like, you know what? I want you to go to the ER immediately. And I'm like, what? So I called Tim as I'm going to the ER begrudgingly. He's like, okay, I'll meet you there. I'm like, no, deal with the kids. You're working. Let me just go and just, see what they say. They put me in a room pretty quickly. This ER doctor comes in. He's kind of a jerk, to be quite honest. Like, he's just like, why are you here? I'm like, well, I explained how I got here. I explained that my pain level is high. And he's just like, well, I think that you were sent here because they think it's your appendix, but I don't think it's your appendix. He basically was making me feel like I was inventing this high level of pain that had brought myself not only to a doctor, but then I had driven myself to the hospital. He's like, but, I have to do a CT scan because that's the only way to know if it's your appendix or not. So we'll just have to see. So as I'm waiting for the CT scan, again, I'm by myself, and that was a choice I made.
Did you have to drink the stuff too?
No. So they had it put an IV. They did an IV for me. So I'm waiting to go back for the scan, and the financial people come, the business people come, and they're like, here, I need your insurance card. And they're like, hey, that will be $1,100 to treat you today. And I'm just like, what? So I'm not feeling well. I supposedly have like good insurance. And I have this I'm like, fine, like whatever, like take it. And then I go, but in my right mind, I never would have done that because you never settle up with the hospital right out of the gate. You just never do it.
Because you're never getting that money back. Even if they were like, oh no, your insurance covered all that. Like you're not going to get a refund. Yeah.
It was such a dumb thing to do, but that's how bad I was feeling. I come back from my CT scan. The doctor comes in and he's like, I was right. And I was like, he's like, you don't have an appendicitis. I'm like, great. He's like, but I do understand why you have pain. I know what's wrong with you. I'm like, oh, so you are validating I have pain. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So I ended up having like, thanks for letting me know that. So
yeah,
I ended up having cysts on my ovary, like very large ones, and one of them burst. And I will tell you guys, it was very, very painful and it was terrible. But because it was where it was on my side, I wouldn't have known. But the part of why I'm telling you this is that I know better, that I was not afraid to ask for help or tell Tim to come. I was so worried about other people that really I needed to ask. Somebody should have been there with me, and I should not have cared about work. I should not have cared about everything else. We have friends. We have people that take care of the kids. Like we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves because I could not advocate for myself. My social worker brain knows that you can't go to a hospital like that and have a clear mind and advocate for yourself and think for yourself. So part of why I want to share this story is for me moving forward, it's like being honest about myself, about asking for help, making sure that I am taking care of myself and making sure that I'm filling up my cup enough, because if I don't and you fall, you can't. Like what I love to do is help people and be there for people, but you can't do it if you're not well.
Right.
So moving forward, that's kind of just is what's on my radar, trying to ask for help and be honest with myself about really where I am. So
sounds good.
I don't know. I thought I would share that today. Maybe that would help somebody in their, it's hard being out there.
When I heard you say it originally, I thought to myself, well, you are really good about connecting with your girlfriends. You're really good about going to shows. You're very good about like the big event. But I think what you're talking about, and it's something that everyone should really think about, is the day-to-day, the day-to-day care. And it doesn't have to be like a spa treatment. It's, are you getting enough water? Are you eating right? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you getting enough sunlight? Are you, asking for people to do things that make the house work better and life work more efficiently so that you have a more like balanced life. So it's the day, it's the nuance of the day, not the big events.
Well, you also have to listen to your body. I mean, you probably had signs that you ignored.
What? What are you saying? Whatever do you mean?
You have to take care of you. Like you're saying, you have to take care of yourself, and you just can't ignore what's happening because something else is going on in your life that's more exciting and fun, right?
So you guys, the year of the fire horse, let's channel our energy.
Yeah, it's going to be a great year.
And
Linda, all your passion.
Look out, girls. I mean, big ideas are coming your way.
Okay. All right, guys. What's for dinner?
Orange chicken. The fire horse year, you're supposed to have very vibrant colors.
Okay.
And orange and red is supposed to symbolize good fortune. And so we're supposed to avoid beef. We're avoiding beef in this one because it's like disrespectful to the horse.
For the
horse and the cow are good friends.
No, I mean, we're just doing it for this one, but
for just this one. But just in general, are you supposed to not eat a lot of beef the whole year?
Yeah, I think so. But
no more burgers. We're done. We're done with that this year.
But they just say a lot of vegetables, fruits, greens, colorful, just to symbolize the vibrance of the year.
I love this for us, and I love orange chicken.
I do
always
too.
I
like it too.
So
yeah,
I'm all
yummy.
in.
Well, we want to thank you for listening to our podcast and letting us sisters jump into your day. Happy New Year, fishes. Please make sure to hit subscribe button so you can access our show notes and all of our podcasts. Please share our podcast with your other little fishes so we can grow. Please have a wonderful weekend. Sisters out.